all the changes we had to share. Well, you think we made it all worthwhile, then you realize no one cares. But we're gonna get it right this time, 'cause we passed the point of no return, and we're never gonna go down that road again.
Get 7 pints on the balls, quick as you like.
It's a bit early, isn't it? Even for you lot.
Well, we're taking industrial action, aren't we, Tiger?
Get that beer out and support, Arthur.
I thought strikes are gone out of fashion with the working classes since Scargill got his arse kicked.
Hey, this was a unanimous decision, though, Arthur. No need for a ballot.
Yeah, besides, we're striking on a matter of principle here, son. Care of the elderly, so you should be flattered, shouldn't you, son?
One day I reckon our names will be as famous as the Towpuddle Martyrs in the great tapestry of organised labour.
Perhaps you'll suffer the same fate, transportation to Australia.
Well, what was their names? What was their names? Told puddlers?
Well, I don't know the individual identity of the gentleman concerned, Oz, but that's not important. No, that's their collective sacrifice that counts. But I should think they're a couple of pole dogs or pen medics or say from Bubba's part of the world, right?
I wonder what we would have been called.
I can think of a few names.
How about Holy Man of Magnificent? We'll be the Derbyshire dummies if Ali Fraser closes the job down with old pianist.
No despondency, please, We won a great victory this morning.
Right, that'll be 609. Or do you want me to contribute this to the strike fund?
No. You might as well have it while we got it, Arthur. Here you go.
But perhaps we should organise a kitty into the dispensary.
Bollocks! Hey, you didn't see him getting his hand in his pocket very often, do you? Unless they play billiards with himself.
Oh, cheers, Oz. So I suppose you'll be getting the next round, will you, eh?
I'll mark. I'll play the winner, right, Tanner?
Hey, what's this?
It'll be a bit of a choker if Ali Fraser pulls the plug on us, old pianist, though, won't it?
Yeah, I don't suppose he'd be over generous with the old redundancy payments, eh?
You managed to say that, yet?
Let me think. No. Which, considering we've been living like Trappist monks, is quite an achievement. Mind you, you give me any income you like, Nev, and I'll live beyond it.
What are you doing with it then? Did you send some back to Krista?
Yeah, a few bob here and there, you know. I don't know, mate. Just seems to slip through my fingers, doesn't it? Mind you, that car don't help much.
Thirsty Motors and BMW. Still, if the worst came for the worst, you could always sell it, I suppose. Must be worth a few bob, eh?
Oh, yeah. Probably get 5-6 grand for it.
Huh?
Mind you, I couldn't unload it in this country, could I? It's still German registered. And of course, there's that small matter of the old import duty, which I inadvertently overlooked.
There's always complications in life for us working blokes, isn't there? You claw your way up the cliff face, there's always some bugger waiting on the top to stomp on your finger ends. Probably Ali Fraser's turn the day.
What you going to do if you get laid off, Bum? Head for home?
Oh, I should think so, Barry. Throw myself at the mercy of the wife of the DHSF. Mind you, it's a toss-up who'll give me all the time. How about you? Will your young lady keep you?
She won't even have me at the moment. They'd long keep me. No, I'll give me business a couple of months, and if it still don't take off, I'll try one of those sunrise industries.
Can't see you as a milkman, Barry.
No, Bob. I'm talking about high technology jobs, computers and, all that stuff. Yeah, with my electrical background, I should stand some chance, eh? Mind you, I'll probably be replaced by a smidgen of silicone with 1,000 million faculties and green Oxbridge accent.
Oh, nothing can take the place of you, Barry.
Bob, thanks very much.
Very nice, Dennis. Reminds me a wee bit of Berwick upon Tweed.
Never struck me as your sort of tone, really, Ali?
Oh, I fancied it quite a lot, Dennis. The only problem was they weren't so keen on becoming part of my slot machine empire. I was very smartly showing the route south.
Cheers from Berwick, eh? You and the Romans must have something in common.
Oh, aye, Aye, but the Romans bottled it eventually, Dennis. Sally Fraser sticks around, eh? Come on, let's go upstairs and get a wee drink for this architect friend of mine.
24 hours a day. We are Great Britain's happiest radio station on 999 and 96.2. Think back to 1977.
Ali! I didn't know you were in England.
I had to come over, didn't I, Howard? Sort out the uprising.
Oh, dear. I hope there was no unpleasantness.
Oh, no, more of a sort of skirmish, Howard. Lovers tiff, wouldn't you say, Dennis?
Aye, Big Baz and Bomber will announce their engagement any minute, I expect.
Now then, Howard, you must have some malt whisky in this expensive-looking office that I'm paying for.
Coming right up.
Right, bring the bottle over. Dennis and I have got a bit of negotiating to do. And that's it. Shirt sleeve order. Beer and sandwiches at TUC headquarters.
I've got a couple of sesame seed bars if you'd like.
Oh, no, thank you.
No, save mine for the budgie's cage, mate.
Right, now, item 1 on the agenda. As a result of the case put forcibly to me by Dennis and his brothers, I hereby agree to upgrade the ongoing conversion on Thornley Manor. Now, Howard, you've still got that medium-range budget on the file, have you?
Well, yes, but it means jumping up another 20 grand or so.
Ah, no, I can live with that, Dennis has persuaded me that it would be a great pity to skimp on a building of such architectural heritage, especially as there's going to be an awful lot of old dears knocking it around soon. And incidentally, on the subject, Howard, just make a note in that pad there, to increase the projected fee structure for the resident gentlefolk.
Passing the cost on already, Ali.
Oh, Dennis, if we're going to go up market, we can attract a better class of pensioner. And if you look in the latest wills column in the Daily Telegraph, you'll see that there's quite a few around with a packet stashed away.
I'm amazed you got him to agree to this.
Aye, well, beneath that flinty exterior beats a heart of gold, man.
Oh, don't let it get around, Dennis.
He's also aware that if he hadn't changed his mind, the VAT people would have got an enormous tip-off about certain unpaid taxes on the building work.
Item 2. I also hereby agree to waive my rights on the rent monies payable to me from Dennis and his boys after having squatted in my property for the past few weeks.
For a heart of gold, read nugget.
And as for my personal loan to Dennis, the terms of the debt remain the same. Complete the job in the manor, and we're all square. However, I think I can see a way to writing off the interest payable on the loan, which, incidentally, Dennis is currently running at £2,648, give or take a few coppers.
What's the catch?
No catch. Absolutely straightforward proposition as regards your boys. You keep them on the payroll for my next project, and we will be as sweet as a bun.
Well, what's the word then, We out of a job or what? No, listen. Ali's finally agreed to put some proper work in it, the man.
I knew we could twist the bastard's arm over that one, but...
But there's a little small, he wants there's a small snag.
What, he wants us to take a cut in wages?
No, he wants us to do this next job first.
Well, I haven't even finished this one yet, have we?
In Spain.
Spain?
Yeah, what the hell's this? Rape? I knew these Spaniards were a bit forward. That's a bit strong, isn't it?
No, that is rapé, Vicky. Rapé. Spanish for monkfish.
Monkfish?
Yeah, it's a right ugly little bleeder, but it tastes nice. Just like your friend Ali. Anyway, they sometimes serve it as scampi, you know. Tastes a bit the same.
Oh, scampi? Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? I mean, I know where I am with scampi. Anyway, what did you want to see us about?
Do I need an excuse to invite a pretty girl to lunch?
No, but Ali'll expect me to have one if he finds out.
Oh, well, it's about this property development scheme of Ali's.
First I've heard of it.
Doesn't he confide in you?
Well, of course he does. He's got better things to tell me about than business. And anyway, the only property development I'm interested in is getting a pool finished and a barbecue built.
Right, let me run it down for you. There are certain members of the British community, myself included, who are going to have to make themselves scarce if the Spanish government alter the extradition laws of Britain.
You mean criminals?
Anyway, Ali's running around offering himself as a sort of an emergency estate agent with "Cash me quick" written across his forehead. Needless to say, this sort of opportunism is ruining the status quo.
They don't live out here as well, do they?
All I want you to do is whisper a few words of warning in your pillow talk to Harry, all right? You know, you might save him and me a lot of strife.
Well, all right, I'll see what I can do, but it's a long, hard job getting him roused at night, you know, and I'm not going to spoil a good thing by whispering watch it in his ear hole.
Ah, hello there, Malcolm. How are you?
Fine, thanks, Ali. How was Spain?
Hot and crowded, although possibly about to become a little less crowded, which may be very good news for us. Hey, Baz, see if you can find Pamela, rustle up a pot of tea or something for us.
Yes, boss.
Been in the wars, has he?
Yes, lost an argument with the roof of a Jaguar, apparently. Now it's a convertible.
I take it he didn't manage this on his own.
Oh, no. He was daft enough to tangle with one of the big lads working up at the manor. Big bloke with a beard. Bomber or something.
Sounds like a good bloke to have on your side.
Well, yeah, they all are, actually, which is why I would like you to apply that sharp legal mind of yours to the less than riveting subject of the Spanish labour laws.
With relation to British immigrant workers, presumably?
Correct.
Right.
Do you know anything already?
No, not much, except that the Spanish are fairly choosy about who they allow into work.
Not so choosy about who they let into play. So check it out, let me know in detail.
Right. I'll take the Spanish consul out to lunch.
Oh, no, you won't. Softly on this one, Malcolm. Don't want a bullfight in a china shop. Now, the second thing is the old folks' home.
All right.
Now, lads tell me they'll have it ready in a couple of weeks. I think it's time you started organising staff recruitment, placing advertisements in things like Country Life and the like.
All right. Get a matron first and the rest later, I suppose.
Whatever.
Will you be sticking to Thornley Manor as a name?
Don't know. Don't suppose they'll let me use House of Fraser, will they? Oh, lovely. I think we might have found our matron, Malcolm.
Hey, I've not. Hey, we've been thrashing along the day, haven't we?
New incentive scheme, Dennis. Sangria and senoritas. Works a treat.
Oh, a load of bollocks, really, you know. We're only going to Skegness.
I'll tell you what it is. If Fraser doesn't come up with a Spanish trip, I'll personally brick him up alive in that shithouse.
Listen, us, if this trip don't come off, you can brick me up there in there with him. Don't think I could live with a disappointment. Marbella. Marbella, you got your pick of your Euro crumpet in Marbella.
Supposed to be going there to work, earn a bit of money with it. Remember money?
Ah, you wasted your breath, Nib. Think Wayne's invented a new form of currency? Wages for sex.
It's crucifying me, this, lads. I mean, hearing all this, no one can't come.
There's no way you can get out of it, Harry.
Not unless they pull the dates back. I mean, fancy having open heart surgery at a time like this, eh? I mean, it's really inconsiderate, isn't it?
It is a bit of a piss, Ali, because we're bound to need a plumber when we get out of España, aren't we? You know what I mean? Because that's just one of the things that they haven't yet cracked, isn't it? Like playing football, we'd hack each other to death. And building hotels where all the windows fit. And getting all the hairs up the backs of that bacon rain. I mean, these are just some of the things what the Spics haven't mastered, aren't they?
Hey, look, I'm getting all fired up with this Spanish talk. How about we put in a spot of practice tomorrow night with some serious strumping, eh? We could all do with a bit of that, eh? What about it?
Yeah, I'm off up home. See you all, lass.
Are you? Can't catch a lift?
Yeah?
Good lad.
I'm going to whisk off to Wolverhampton to confront Hazel.
Oh, bombs in.
Aye, I'll go along. I didn't want your seconds made, London.
Yeah, all right. So, while you lot sort yourselves out, I'll go and consult the old guidebooks for the best source of action, eh? In Manchester up this way somewhere. Sure. Can I help you, Squire?
Oh, hello. No, I was just admiring the car. Yours, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
German, I notice.
BMWs normally are.
No, I meant the registration. DHB. That's the district of Dusseldorf, isn't it?
Perhaps. Hey, listen. Seeing you're so bloody good at initials, how about FO?
Don't know that one.
Didn't think you would. Look. What's all this about, mate? The car ain't for sale, all right?
Glad to hear it. Because having already avoided import duty, you wouldn't want to break the law again. Mr. Wayne Winston Norris. Customs and Excise. Your receipt, sir. Keys, please, sir.
What's the damage?
I've got to find about 800 quid before I can reclaim her. Till then, she stays there.
You haven't got the money, presumably, have you?
About 799 short of the mark, to be honest.
Well, now we're working out and pay someone back again tomorrow. Then after the next couple of weeks with all his bonus for finishing, that should cover it, shouldn't it?
Ah, no, it's all right. I can find the money. I'm just a bit annoyed with myself for getting caught out. See, when I drove it through Harwich, I told them I was just a visitor, didn't I?
Well, you're just a visitor, aren't you?
Do what? Yeah. But what I mean is, I should have put it in the wife's name, eh?
Well, can it not be registered in Christa's name now?
It's too late for that, then.
Us? So, yeah. Moxie? Wayne? Cheers. Honey?
Cheers, then, Tom, mate.
Cheers, Bob.
Yeah, keep it 10 for petrol, then.
Tar. And hey, don't you go pissing up against the wall, man. You never get your motor back.
Yeah, well, I've got to spend a bit tonight, then. Your big end needs servicing, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think I'll try to Hazel to somewhere really posh in Birmingham tonight. Reaffirm the troth I brought you to her.
Oh, great. What the hell's a troth? Eh? What does Hazel want one for?
It's a pledge of fidelity, yours. You know, faithfulness. I wonder you never heard of it.
Excuse me, I've been faithful to my Marjorie. Never humped another boiler within a month of seeing her.
Well, she haven't seen her for over a year. That gives you plenty of scope, don't it?
Yeah. I can't go near Big Alice while she's got this heart condition. I mean, any excitement could be dangerous for her, you know.
I thought it was all go for the plumber's mate.
You must be joking. All right, lads, I'm off, eh? Have a nice weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Hey, by the way, phew, don't forget, if you get desperate, it's country and western night tonight down in my local, eh?
Great, we're off too. See you Sunday, eh?
Ta, lads. Aye. Have a nice, boring weekend in Newcastle, eh? Where we do some humping.
The difference is, you're all gambling. Us married lads is on the certainties. Ta-da.
Barry's not.
Don't you be so sure, Moxer. Nice it is about my various exploits and my impending foreign travel. She'll probably beg me to ravish her. But now, I say, Hazel, now, only within the sanctity of marriage will I countenance such behaviour. I'm going to be hard with her.
Aye, usually helps, like.
Right. Now the devoted husbands and fiancés have departed, it's time for us dirty philanderers to get to work. You ready?
Right, bombers primed and ready to go off.
Right. What is it then? Pub, disco, brothel?
Pub for me.
It's not a question of choice, man. Duck, we're going to do all three.
Right, finish with the curry, the classic quartet.
Hold on, man. I've got a car, haven't I?
Ah, shit, I forgot, didn't I?
Oh, no wonder Dennis was smirking. He knew we'd be stranded.
Must be a good time to be had out there somewhere.
Aye. Nude badger watching. The classic quartet, did you see?
Bit overdressed, aren't we?
Listen, who's talking? Look at this. Don't look like a pug's duck. That's Clark he is. But although, you know, Arthur, I think you may be right for once.
Should we go through to the lounge, lads?
Yes, why not? It's supposed to be our big night out after all.
Ah, yeah. 4 pints or then sling them next door, I think.
I don't want my lounge bar customers upset. You may be smartly dressed, but you're still a lot of yobs.
Oh, this is much more our hand rate, isn't it?
Yeah, I bet there's some right rancid goings on here at the weekend, eh?
Do you reckon?
Yeah, black witches, covens, human sacrifices.
How about volunteering, young man?
Just get 2 more pints on the bar. Oh, listen, here, the answer to the question.
How about no?
No, listen, come here, mate, come here. How are we going to be getting sex round here?
Yeah, who do we have to talk to?
Huh?
If what you refer to occurs in this village, it occurs within the confines of the home, between consenting adults, invariably married couples, and invariably of the opposite sex.
Oh, wife swapping's the name of the game, right? Well, that'll do us. I just tell her how to get started on that, because we're in the same boat as you see, you know what I mean? Riderless horses, like.
I think you're in for a big disappointment here tonight.
It's the only reason we're here, Arthur. Here, lads. I'd make the best of these if I were you. They look like they've been the highlight of the evening.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have a young farmer's dance or something going on, wouldn't you? A few strapping country wenches in gaily-coloured frocks. That'd do bomber.
Probably all gone into town looking for rough-ass building workers.
Yeah. Well, Christ. Can I stop in here, darling, man? Can we? Drive up the bloody wall, this.
Bit stuck though, aren't we, Oz?
Yeah?
Could always nip down the Cross Keys, try and pull a couple of the Henriettas.
Yeah, got no chance there, Wayne.
Why not? Eh? We got style, we got chat, we got money. Just the same as them, you know.
Yes, but you see, one of the disadvantages about having a more equal society is that the toffs can't find any real peasants to shaft anymore, you see? Know what I mean? You see, in the old days, it was all right. In the days of the gamekeepers and colliers, see, it was the attraction of opposites what did it, see? But now, I mean, us, we've travelled the world, haven't we? You know, we're self-employed. I mean, we're sophisticated blokes, us, you know.
Anyone want some pork scratchings?
Kevin wants Hill Street Blues recording home, if that's all right.
Yes?
Just leave them pots, man. I'll do them later. Pour a couple of brownies, eh?
I don't want any more to drink, Dennis.
Hey, when I was a kid, you know, I used to spend my Sunday mornings either playing football or on church parade with the boys' brigade. Nowadays, they come straight downstairs from the bedrooms and they watch sex and violence on the telly. Can't be good for them.
I blame the parents myself.
Look, Dennis, I don't want to start nagging you, but you're putting the drink away these days. Is there something bothering you?
Just drink when I'm winding down, Norma. Helps us relax. Anyway, hey, I was reading this article in the journal the other day. It said, drinkers were less likely to have heart attacks than those who didn't drink. You I was right all along.
Did Neville mention our little chat to you at all during the week?
What chat's that?
About Ali Fraser and money.
Aye, he mentioned it, so I put his mind at rest.
Hmm?
Hey, you know, Ali's trying to get us out to Spain for this next job.
By choice, is it?
Look, Norma, once and for all, I'm straight with Ali Fraser, right? By the time we're finished at the manor and we'll complete this Spanish work, that's probably the end of our relationship.
Probably.
Well, look, man, if he keeps coming up with work for me and the rest of the lads, we can't keep turning it down, can we? I mean, I can't go down the job centre and say, we've been offered some work, but we didn't fancy that. Have you got anything?
Dennis, just look me straight in the eye and tell me you don't owe Ali Fraser money.
Bloody hell, Norma, what is this, a Spanish Inquisition?
No, I just want to know.
Well, it's none of your business, pet.
Oh, isn't it? And yet it is my business when you want a place to stay or to bring your kids for your weekend. Or a place for your bloody mates to doss in. That's my business. Look, if you want to help me, Dennis, you're going to have to be straight with us.
I am straight with you.
Well, that's not what I'm hearing round the doors.
Well, if it's only bloody gossip that's getting on your nerves, why don't you bloody move, man?
Look, Dennis, you don't seem to understand. We are family. It doesn't matter how far you travel or how old you get, you're still my little brother and I care about you. How much do you owe?
$6 grand. What?
£6,000.
Dennis!
Oh, no, my man, it's not as bad as all that, man. Half the country's in debt or living off credit. There's not much difference between Ali Fraser and Access Cards.
Except he's got the power to make you do what he wants.
Look, Norma, I'm only a brickie. I'm only building a house for him. I'm not a contracted killer or something. I've told you, once we finish this Spanish work, I'll be in the clear. That's the deal, I promise. I'll be off the hook within 3 months.
Honest?
Well, would I lie to me big sister, eh? Knowing the hiding I'd get when she found out?
Oh, go on, I think I'll have that brandy.
There's no other way I could get the pot to work out and all that sort of thing.
Hello,
Hello, Joy.
Gin and tonic, please.
How are you? Long time no see.
Well, I've been tying to the house while Tim's been working so hard.
Oh, he's not coming in tonight?
No, won't be back till 10. But I couldn't face another night in with the telly, so thought I'd put my glad rags on and have an hour in the pub.
Oh, it's nice to see you again.
Yeah, seen her at the bar.
Well, that handsome, all right.
Oh, very tasty. Bit out of your league, though, eh, Oz?
Then again, what isn't? Hey, you. No, I've got this, I've got this thing about older women, you know.
Well, there can't be many left, eh, for blokes of your years, eh, Oz?
Why don't you stay on at the manor when it opens as an home? You could really fill your boots then. I've told you, haven't I? No, you know, I just think there's something really exciting about a wifey with a few years' experience under her belt, you know what I mean? But who still looks like a tiny bit of tackle. Just oozing charm and sensuality, if you like. You know what I mean? It must come from watching all them Simony Signature films when I was a bairn, you know, very impressionable. Simony, you?
Oh, Mox, you have missed out in life.
I've never heard of her either.
No? Right, well then it's down to me and you, bomber. Sit down, son, sit down. So I first. Right. Jim again, is it?
Oh, yeah. Didn't you get the last one, Oz?
Never thought I'd hear him cribbing on about that. Right. Oh, there. Sorry about having to push in like this, though.
Oh, that's all right. You've got to get served, haven't you?
Ah, you have, haven't you? Oh, there. 4 more pints here and a drink for the lady, I think.
Oh, that's very kind, but no.
No, aware. It can't be very nice sniffing that on, but can it? Go on.
I hadn't really looked at it that way, to be honest.
No? Well, do you want a drink?
Perhaps another G&T, then.
Right, G&T. Did you get that, all that?
I heard.
Well, go and get it, then. Hey, what an old tosspot he is, isn't he, all that?
Well, actually, this has been my local for nearly 8 years now.
Oh.
Oh, but I agree, he can be a little grumpy.
Ah, he can, can't he?
He seems to be doing all right.
Yeah, he's steaming along, isn't he?
Do you live round here?
Aye, Thornley Manor.
You...
Oh, I don't even know what it like. No, I'm working up there, you see, self-employed builder. Me and my colleagues with renovation.
Really?
Yeah.
There we are. Is this man annoying you, Mrs. Chatterley?
No.
Pardon?
No, I was just about to ask him if he'd be interested in helping with a few repairs in our garage. Tim's useless with his hands, as you know, Arthur.
Oh.
Tim's the lady's husband.
Right, well, yes, of course, if there's anything I can do, yes, I'll be happy to try and...
Could you manage Monday?
Well, Monday. Well, I'd have to consult my colleagues, but I think it would be all right.
Fine.
Hang on a minute, I'll just have a little word with them.
Hey, up. He's coming back. Must have been elbowed.
Do you not believe what's happening up here? What? She only wants us to go round there on Monday to see out there. Take me tool bag and do a bit of work on our garage. No, straight.
Never happened in room at the top, was?
Aye, but that was a film, wasn't it? I mean, this is reality, man.
Hazel. Look, I don't want to push you into any corners, like, but a man of my age with various opportunities at my command, like, can't wait for one woman forever, you know. I mean, the other day, me and the fellas, like, had this elemental confrontation with, well, I suppose, evil, you might call it, or we faced up to rampant uncaring capitalism and brought it to account. Forced it to come to terms with our feelings. Experience like that can change a man, Hazel. Make him more sure of himself, make him less willing to be put up with being treated badly, like. Oh? I suppose what I'm trying to say is that I want a decision from you as to whether you're going to be my wife or not. Yay or nay? Otherwise, it'll be time for me to pack up me bags and move on down the highway of life. How So there you go.
Oh, do you want a biscuit with this, Barry?
Oh, no, thanks. No, it's still stodged.
That was a lovely meal, Barry, thank you.
Oh, it's all right, kid. I can't treat you, can I treat?
Black or white?
Well, I don't mind really. Either will do fine.
Still the same old indecisive Barry.
I don't know. Gave that waiter an hard time when he bought me avocado vinaigrette instead of avocado and prawns. What's in? Oh. Nice.
So, when will he be off to Spain, then?
A couple of weeks, I think, yeah, after we finish at the manor.
Oh, I'll bet you'll have a lovely time.
Oh? Yeah, it's not just a working relationship us lads have got. No, it's more than that. It's a stronger bond. It's friendship forged in adversity. Oh, we play hard and we work hard, but we do it all together.
And where will we be going after that?
Well, I thought I'd come back here, like, you know, try and sort things out between me and you. Like.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, Barry. I find this rather difficult to say to you, but I think I still need a bit more time, you know, to come to terms with the idea of, well, marriage.
Hazel, look, I don't want to push you into any corners, like, so, I'll leave it to you, to tell me whether, if or what.
Bless you, Barry. You're so understanding.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Morning tea served.
Cup of tea, Oz. Oh, Moxie, man. I was just about to consummate my relationship with Mrs. Chapley there.
Sorry.
Oh. While lying on this beach somewhere, rolling about in this surf. Oh, and she was making these ecstatic moaning noises.
Cause you fixed her a garage?
Yeah, and your tall brags drifting out to sea.
You got no sense of romance, you lot, man.
Romance? Sheer bloody carnal lust, more like.
There's nothing wrong with that, man, Moxie. Makes the world go round.
Oh, aye. Hope your Marjorie feels the same way.
Actually, she's already put that sort of thing on, won't she, like? I think she realises that she's got to give a bloke like me a lot of rope, you know, if she wants to hang on.
What were you and Auntie Norma around about last night?
I thought you were supposed to be asleep. Anyway, we went round, we were just talking, you know, business-like.
How Kevin had his yacht at the floor. He said you were shouting about money.
Oh, shouting about money. Oh, hell. I'll just put this buckle right on your shoe, lads.
What's up, Dad? There's nothing wrong with you, Buckle.
No, it's all right, but it's just that lady over there. She happens to be the wife, one of the nutcases I work with. Can you remember Oz? You don't particularly want to talk to her, that's all.
it's you.
Hello, Marjorie.
Oh, this must be one of your bands, is it?
Aye, this is Angela.
How's Vera?
Well, we'll split up again, actually.
Oh, Pet, I'm sorry. Even after you left some nice German lass.
Aye, well, that's all in the past now, Marjorie, you know.
Haven't heard from Oz, have you?
No, not really. When did you last hear from him?
Oh, well, he sent us a postcard from the Falklands. No stamp, of course. Aye, God knows where he is now.
Although I did hear he's back in England, like.
You've no idea where, have you?
Well, shouldn't you know more about that than me, Marjorie?
I'll be the last one to hear, Pet. No, anyway, if he does get in touch with you, will you tell him to get in touch with me? I've got some good news for him.
Oh, that'll cheer him up. If I do come across him, like, what's the good news?
I'm divorcing the sword.
So how'd it go then, with Hazel? You set a date for the nuptials?
Yeah, well, sort of, like. Narrowed it down a bit anyway. Two alternatives. 1988 or 89.
So she has said yes?
Yeah, oh, sort of. I gave her an ultimatum, didn't I? I said, you decide to marry me after I come back from Spain, otherwise I'll hang myself. She responded that quite favourably.
Meaning what, like?
Well, she said, she might marry me if I didn't hang myself, but she definitely wouldn't if I did marry myself.
Seems fair.
But you know, I mean, forgive us if I sound a bit harsh here, son, but in my opinion, you've made a right bollocks of this relationship with your boiler.
Oh, thank you, great wise one. What was I supposed to do?
You should have laid the law down, man. Bang early on. You know the way you do with an Alsatian. Terrorise little bastards when they're puppies, and then when they get older, you'll get no beef from them. I mean, you're cattle, aren't you? Because even if she does turn round and tell her not to marry you, which I've got me doubts about, there's gonna come a time in later years where she's gonna turn round and she's gonna get right old savage and take my word for it.
Not only is that offensive to women in general, and my Hazel in particular, it's also a load of piggy garbage. You turn complex human relationships into bloody crufts. For Claire Rain, a bloody substitute Barbara Woodhouse.
I know what I'm talking about, son. No, yes, exactly what I'm talking about here. Now, take Neville here. He's just been here for the weekend, right? And I'll bet you a punt of a penny there, lasses, had him washing, cleaning, cooking, ironing, the whole 9 yards. Classic case of the tail wagging the dog. What's he on about?
How to handle a woman Osborne style, like a pig.
He's got all the answers, like, has he?
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I have a word, Osman?
Why, I?
No, outside, in private.
In private? Right, what?
Shut the door.
What for? I've got no secrets from anybody.
Just shut the door, man.
Right, door shut. What do you want?
I bumped into your Marjorie in Newcastle this morning.
You haven't told her where I was, have you?
No, of course not. But, she wants you to get in touch.
No. Why you know my money again, was she?
No, not exactly. She wants a divorce.
Divorce? From me?
Hey, who else, man?
I'd like divorce. I mean, on what grounds?
Well, I don't know. Adultery, desertion, mental cruelty. Quite a few to choose from, you know, isn't there?
She's probably just waiting on because I haven't seen her for a while, man. I'll give her a bit of slabber when we get to Newcastle. That I was teasing more. I'm just saying the body there. Owning the wife's very similar to owning the dog. Just a pretty one licence costs her a lot more than the other.
Hello, you remember?
Oh, yes, well, promise is a promise, isn't it?
Come here.
Right.
like some coffee? Or something stronger, perhaps?
I'll just have what you're having, if that's all right.
Well, let's see now. It's gone 12. I think we could manage a gin and tonic, don't you?
Top of the bill. Aye, smashing. Can I put these down here?
Anywhere.
Right. Lovely place you've got here, mind. You forget what proper houses look like, you know, the amount of time we've been dusting that dirty old manor.
Tim and I bought it 8 years ago. Mind you, we've done a lot of work on it since.
Oh, aye, you can see that. It's lovely. I thought you said he wasn't very good with his hands, the husband.
Well, he isn't. But he's very good at giving money to people who are.
Oh, that's all right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ice.
Yes, please.
Are you, married, Oz?
Well, I wasn't till last night, but apparently there's a divorce in the post.
Oh, dear. Sorry.
Ah, it's all right. It's worse things happening in China, I suppose. Right, I better get started on this garage then, Anna.
No rush, is there?
Well, I told the lads I'll be back at work this afternoon, like. And it might look a bit dodgy if the husband comes back and I'm here, mightn't it?
He's only just left, actually. Noon till 8 he's on today, so there's plenty of time.
Right. Well, where's this garage?
What garage?
Done, John. Only 3 hours, Oz. I thought you said you weren't a speed freak.
Oh, it's not bad, Wayne, you know. I mean, you could have built a garage in that time, never mind repaired one.
Well, I hope you don't expect to be paid for this afternoon.
Just pause a cup of tea, will you?
Come on then, blow by blow account.
Now, the boy looks wrecked. She's certainly taking it out of him.
Unbelievable. It's the only word for it. I mean, if I told you, you wouldn't believe it, so...
Yeah, well, we won't know till you tell us, will we? Come on.
Well, you know what I was saying in the bar the other night about older women and...
Experience.
Experience and all that beef. Dear, this one. This one makes somebody cigarette look like Shirley Temple, that one.
Well, it doesn't mean no to me. I've never seen either of them.
Well, I'll try and put it another way.
You obviously did.
You know, when footballers get to a certain age, they've got to slow their game down. You know, but they seem to get to be better players because of experience, you know. Like Johnny Giles, Leeds and Era. I feel like I've been playing with somebody like him for 90 minutes or something.
Well, it's funny you should mention that about footballers, Oz. Because the only older woman I ever had looked like Billy Bremner.
Looks very impressive from the drive, Dennis.
Wait you see it from the inside, man.
Right, lads, here we go. Just a little refreshment to celebrate completion. I hope you noticed that it's Spanish.
Good lad.
Just put us in the mood, eh?
I was expecting something a bit more solid, you know what I'm talking about?
Correct, Sonny Jim. Right, Dennis. Share that among your boys.
Right.
Oh, great. Cheers, mate, cheers. Hey, I'm getting my beloved motor out, eh? Can I borrow your van, then?
Aye, sure, yeah, there you go.
I'll, probably need someone to drive it back.
Right.
Ross!
Yeah, well... Off you go and Wayne, make sure he doesn't spend his finishing bonus on the way across.
Why, me, like?
Because we've spent 2 months charting this place up. I don't want a lunatic like you in there pissed.
Oh, no, I'm not going.
I'm still the gaffer, so get gone.
on to get these brakes on. Right. Hey, look. 800 quid and I ain't even bloody cleaned it, eh? Oh, you've probably been joyriding in it, man. You check the clock before you give them it.
No, I didn't think of that.
I'll come in with you. I'll tell them I'm your legal advisor. We'll get these people on nothing.
Right. Shouldn't take long, Mr. Norris. You have the full amount with you, I presume?
Of course. There it is. It's in pounds, though, not Deutsch, Is that right, Sunbeam?
No need for any sarcasm, thank you, sir.
There's no need to coon it, man. It's all there.
I have to check it, sir. Just in case you've given me too much.
Hey, listen. Seeing as I've paid you up in full, I don't reckon you can tell me who shopped me, can you?
Certainly not. That's privileged information.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Oh, just looking at the photograph. Lovely lady, who is it? Do you know?
That happens to be my wife, sir.
Very attractive, wouldn't you say so, Oz?
What? Oh, yes, Not my cup of tea, like, but, tidy bit of tackle.
Right. I'll get you a receipt, Mr. Norris. Won't take a minute.
Well, I declare, as they say in the trade.
Can you believe it? It's ironic, really, isn't it, when you think about it? If you hadn't nabbed your car, I wouldn't have nabbed his wife.
Well, it's poetic justice. That's what I call it. Here, talking of justice, right? You keep dog eye, because I want to check out who shot me.
Out there? Here we go.
Dear Sir, acting on information received from a Mr. Arthur Pringle of the Barley Mowing, eh?
Pringle. Mate, and it will be that old bastard.
Hello, Arthur? Yes, this is Wayne Winston Norris with your early morning call.
Is this your idea of a joke, you cretin?
No. I'm not joking, because I know you ain't got a sense of humour. See, look, why we're ringing is to say bye-bye, because we're off elsewhere, you see, and to tell you about the little going-away present we've left you. Now, look, if you care to look outside your front door...
Want me again? Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Guess it started a while ago. Just strangers thrown together. Helpless heroes caught in a dream. Boy, we made such a crazy team. Out of luck, down on the limb, we saw each other through. Laughed it off, and man, we shared a few. Back with the boys again. Back with the boys again. Different reasons left us leaving, splitting up and going on solo, chasing circles and getting nowhere, longing